good afternoon to you. The first thing, right, oops. Right, I hope you can see that clearly. Right, great. How are you today anyway? Good. Right, as you can see here, it's a matter of choices. That's the title I chose. It's about the choices and the goals. And basically it's a reflection out loud on what we can achieve or what we want to achieve in different states. The first part of it is, I'll give you a bit of history. Personal history is, I was one day, like you, part of an intellectual school where basically we went there, the environment, we had to learn different subjects using 3 languages and so on and so on. And building on that, the result later on is what I ended up doing for myself in my life, whether career-wise, like from different jobs that I've done, and when I undertook these jobs, I've done them well. And or on another level, which is the sports level of things. The second part, again, going back, I'm a maths teacher. We ended up with an equation there. To me, and to lots of people can agree with that, success will be down to hard work and attitude. Hard work, we cannot imagine top athletes and Olympians winning medals without putting a lot of hard work into it. We cannot imagine them at the same time not having the right attitude, the attitude of determination. And when it comes to attitude, is the approach of the emotion side of things. To be happy, we do what we love. To be successful, we love what we do. And that is the point. And we end up faced in life with situations, sometimes problems. It depends the way we vision them, the way we look at them. If we want to look at it as a problem or as an opportunity that we can embrace, an opportunity to learn. And talking about learning, one of the things when I was reflecting on my own life, what made me that successful at certain points is the education that I had. As you are lucky to be here, I was lucky one day to have that education. And that's why I thought, actually, I'll stop the type of career I was doing and go into education in the hope of giving back what I received. Then what's education to us? What's the education? What do you see education as? You are here in school, you come to school. Most of people, they think, okay, children go to school to make them a role model in the society they live in. No. Personally, and the whole purpose of education is, even we are learning old things that's been discovered for years and so on, but the purpose is to make men and women, which is you in the near future, I hope, yeah? Make men and women who are capable to innovate, to create new things, to solve lots of problems that we have, whether in the society or in science. Oops. The second part, we are in an intellectual school. And it's about education. What is intelligence? What is intelligence to us? My favorite part when I think about it, intelligence is what we use when we are faced with something we don't know at all. So then, we are going to be thinking about the skills, the things we know intellectually. It's a combination of not only intellect, but in the same time, emotional intelligence. The emotional intelligence that allows us to be able to respond to the environment that we are in, to deal with that situation, that new situation, which lead to improvisation. But in the same time, I'm going to skip the third point, and we are talking there, we need to make and realize the equilibrium or the balance between the intellect and the emotions and the way we respond to it. As well as, now going back to the other point, is intelligence is not something that's just we get and we stop at that point. We evolve because we look at things the way it evolves, technology, everything. Ourselves, we evolve from the stage of a baby, teenagers, adults, and then very, very old. But if intelligence is measured by knowledge, what is knowledge itself? Is it a result? Is it a product? Or is it simply a process that never stops, like ourselves? Because we are always evolving. So, let me tell you something here. Okay, it started with me being curious about things. I want to know everything. I want to be good at everything. And it started with me, this discovery of the knowledge. I had a funny brother, sometimes not nice to me when I was a child. And what he did, he used to make me scared at night. You know, you need to sleep, or, you know, I'm going to unleash the monsters in the cupboard. And he was threatening me with that because I never dared go there. I was scared from the dark. But because he kept like daring me, I realized I was only afraid because I didn't know. So I wanted to know. So it started with that simple idea of I wanted to know. Then I'm thinking about it, revisiting the idea. What if I go there and discover these things I don't like, and so on, and so on, and so on. As well as, you know, we, as people, we learn through active experience. You know, experience sometimes, you know, we get it right, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we hit, sometimes we miss. And my favorite moment is when I got it wrong. Because they are the moments that made me think about it and make it better. And there is the other part which is here very important. You know, in classroom, as teachers, we give you instructions to do things. You know, I just do it. Some people, they just do it, trying to learn from. But it is more importantly an invitation. We invite you to participate, or we encourage you to participate, because you might learn something that you need right there, or later on in your life. But that is up to time to decide it. Again, how lucky are we to be here? And I chose this one. I don't want it to be like a bit of a sad moment, but I want you to think about it, because we are lucky to be here. Me, personally, we are in a high-tech school. You know, when I look at the roads in Pavlodar, it's very safe, very nice, apart from the cold. Yeah, lots of us, Monday, lots of you weren't here, but let's have a look, please. In China, I hope you can see this. In China, these are students, they are traveling. Thank you. Thank you very much. You can see, that's pretty dangerous. That boy with his dad. Look at that. These students going to school. Would you do that to go to school? Okay. What about this one? This one is one of my favorite, actually. It's a broken bridge. Oh, I love this girl. She's very brave. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Colombian. You can see, you can read in Indonesia and so on. In India, actually this one is pretty cool, it's not bad. I like that. This one, by the way, is a broken bridge, and she needed a father to guide her. Whoops. But you can see, it's basically an 8th century wall where the teacher there is helping the student to cross. Here, by boat, lots of them on a car chart. Same. This boy, whether two things, he loves school or he loves just going to play on that. That's the way they are going to school. Right? So here, just to finish off, what I want to say, to avoid, like, carrying on to talk to you about myself, I know what I achieved, which is there is lots of things, but these are the things that I found very useful to myself. The first thing, we learn from the day we are born to the day that we die. The second one is my favorite. The second one is, we are what we do every day. Therefore, and simply, excellence is a habit. Do you want to be excellent or not? That is another question. I highlighted in blue there the idea of great minds discuss ideas, and that is why we are here, to share experience, to share ideas. I encourage you highly to discuss ideas among each other. And the last part, 5 R's. 5 R's. First one, resilience. Never give up. Reasoning. Think it through. Because reasons of failing sometimes is doing things without thinking, or thinking